Welcome to Chase's Everything Shooting. Today's episode is products you must have. Yeah, I know, I'm hearing it now. Yeah, must have. Well, I feel these products are super important products, very high quality, very good quality. And so I wanted to bring them to you and let you know about them. Some of them I own, some I'll be owning. So let's get to it. The first product is a reloading product. And a buddy of mine named Tim, who is a big game hunter. I'm talking big game, Cape buffalo, elephants. You know, he heads to Africa and does shoots every couple of years, safaris. So, you know, he knows what he's doing, and he's a huge reloader. And he had brought this product and said, hey, it's a great product. It's something that I use. So, you know what? I looked at it and I thought, yep, it's something that I definitely want to use. So you'll see that on in the video. The second product is a product that is used in gunsmithing. Now, most of us do work on our firearms. You know, if you AR-15, you've got your 700, you know, you've got all these different rifles and handguns and firearms, and that you work on them. You may change the barrel out, you may do this. There's a lot of things that you do, but that product is a top-notch product and something that I feel that you should have because it'll make your job a lot easier. Now, the third product is a safety product. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, gosh, I'm not one for gunfights. You know, you hear people talking about that. That's really not me. Now, I have to say, if I'm pushed and my family and my wife is around, I'm going to protect my family. So this is a product that I feel is very, very good for your protection and something you ought to see. So, hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. And please like and subscribe below because you know what YouTube's doing to us. Hey, thanks.
I'm AJ with Ready Reloading, and Bill here is asked to give us a little overview of what we make. So we're a full line reloading manufacturer, so we make everything from presses to reloading dies of all shapes and sizes, introductory kits for the new reloader, all the way up to very sophisticated competition style dies for the competitive or precision shooter.
We'll be here.
We also make just about everything you'd need. We have a new line of 1-inch dies over here that we'll touch on in a second. We have our Imperial line of case lubricants, precision measuring equipment such as the slant bed concentricity gauge, mostly geared toward the precision shooter. If you wouldn't mind following me over here, I'll touch on the 1-inch dies a little bit. So, most folks are familiar with the traditional 7/8 diameter dies. That's kind of been the standard diameter since post-World War II era. So for cartridges larger than typical, 30-06 sizes, we offer a new line of 1-inch dies that offer a little bit more diameter, which means you have a little bit more meat around the die. So it makes the die stronger, less deformation, which gives you more consistent dimensions on your size case, more consistent shoulder setback. And again, this is mostly for very large cartridges, bigger than 284, your 338 Lapuas, the Shy-Tac, 375 Shy-Tac, so on and so forth. We do offer micro adjustable seating dies in this line as well. And this line is ever growing. It's kind of new this year for us, so it's a limited run or a limited list of cartridges we offer them for so far, but that list will grow undoubtedly in the future. The company Redding has been in central New York for 78 years. We manufacture everything in our facility in New York. That's about it, really. Have very good customer service team. If anybody ever has any questions, feel free to give us a shout or an email.
Hey guys, I'm Dustin, Real Avid, and today I'm going to talk to you about the most versatile vise on the market. That's going to be our master gun vise. Now, this vise will do it all. It is a ball and socket style vise. I can spin it 360 degrees. Now, we also have a leveling knob. So if we're going to be leveling our optic, instead of moving this around and trying to get it in the right spot and relocking it down, I just need to get it close to level, and then I'm going to fine tune where that bubble level is. It gives me 3 degrees to the right and 3 degrees to the left to allow me that fine adjustment. Now, on top of this, we actually have some removable jaws that are also reversible, double-sided. So one side's gonna be nice, soft foam, so if you've got a 1911 with a really nice finish, or let's say you got your grandfather's old Remington 700 or a shotgun with the wood stock and you don't wanna mess it up, the fine jaws are gonna work for that. We flip it over, we have some non-marring nylon sleeves, and we actually have some grooves in here that are gonna work great for Picatinny or Arca Swiss. On the back side here, we actually have 2 holes. Now these holes allow me to take the pins that hold my sleeves in, slide these through, and I can actually take my lug lock and apply my lug lock to these, lock it down to give me a secure finish, so when I'm working on my upper receiver, I know I'm good to go. Now we have some grooves cut in here. That's going to work with our Smart Fit vise block. It's going to slide in here. I'm going to lock my lower receiver on there, tighten everything down. Let's get to the key feature. Because it's a ball and socket vise and I can lock it down and move it around, that's great, right? Gives me a lot of versatility in my shop. However, we need to apply torque. So our product development team actually cut some grooves on the bottom of the ball and socket, and they actually intersect with a torque lock pin that slide through here and lock it down. This vise will now handle up to 100 foot-pounds of torque. Now because that groove intersect every 90 degrees, I can actually pin it. I can also lay it down and pin it here as well. The most versatile vise on the market, it is the Master Gun Vise. Get yours today.
Yes, hi, I'm Honorary Pocket from Rook Armor. We make the world's strongest and lightest armor. Our armor is actually rated to stop everything from 3++. This will stop at M855, 855A1. So we have armor that will actually stop at 50 cal ball ammo, point blank range. Now, obviously we don't rate the armor for 50 cal because, it's gonna hurt. But we believe in designing our armor to be way over strength. So it's just like having a car that can be 200 miles an hour. You can do 200 miles an hour, then driving at 150 miles an hour is much easier and safer. Our armor uses absolute state-of-the-art techniques and materials. And how we got into this is that we wanted to make the strongest armor with no compromise ever. And so cost was never an issue. And that's why we make the absolute strongest armor by third-party tests. You will not find armor that is stronger. Our armor is compared to the U.S. military current issue armor. It is stronger and lighter than their armor, far and away. And if you'd like to talk to us, please look us up at rookarmor.com, or you can call us as well. So this is our Mako plate. Now, we do not rate this plate for the M993 round, but you notice it stops the M993 round. This is a 5-pound plate. The current government XAPI plate, which you actually use with a behind, with additional soft body armor for this plate, you notice there's a nice hole right back here. It went right through it, okay? This plate weighs 20% more than our plate does. Sorry. This plate here is the current SOCOM plate, okay? This plate was shot with the M993, okay? Now, this plate, they do not rate it for the M993, but this is the current issue for the SOCOM, and it's significantly heavier than our plate, hole right through it, okay? So what we're showing is that our plates are stronger and lighter. They're more durable. It's just the state of the art. And that's the big difference. Now, we do have a plate. This is our Megalodon plate. Okay, this is in size large. Most people take a small or medium. It will stop this. As I said before, we do not rate it for this round, but this is what we tested to see, hey, where are we in our design? And so we have, this, as I said, the strongest plates. We also have something coming up in the near future that will blow all plates out of the water. Absolute, and we already have a patent on it, and it's going to be stronger and lighter by a factor, a dramatic factor. So that's what we have here at Rook Armor.